Welcome back. This is Sports Tonight. We're broadcasting live from Channels TV Sports Center in Lagos, Nigeria. I have Ejike Buaja in the studio. Chidi Okeke is also here, basketballer turned American footballer. Tijani Idris, an instructor for American football. He's trying to bring American football to Nigeria. Let's get Chidi talking now. Chidi, I like the fact that you said plainly that you didn't want to be violent. You were violent as a basketballer, and you thought you could be more violent and got into American football. But because of some kid out there is watching and is saying, I want to play American football, but at the moment I'm playing basketball. Do you want to just share that story that made you made up your mind to make that switch?
I think the reason I switched completely is I think football is not had like basketball. Basketball is more technical. So football has to do with strength and being athletic, you know. So it's more easier to learn how to play football and to go to the next level to compare to basketball. So that's why I was like, okay, since I'm strong, fast, and I have a soccer background, I didn't say that earlier. So I think that's why when I got to United States, I was still a basketball player. So my school have a football team and a basketball team. So my coach was like, hey, I think you will move completely from playing basketball to football. Okay. So they started coaching me football. We're going to different camps. You know, I was winning MVP in different camps. I go different universities that invited me for camps. I've been winning MVP. So they were like, okay, I think you will switch completely to football. So and me sitting down every time I sleep, I was like, I'm trying to compare these two sports to know which one is going to take me to the next level. So I have to tell myself the truth. So I was like, okay, let me focus on football this time around. And after that, I wasn't thinking about basketball anymore. You know, I started playing football. From there, I got a scholarship. I got like 47 scholarships from.
You got how many scholarships?
47 scholarships from different colleges.
Wow.
So, yeah. Wow. Now I'm in Tennessee State University.
Okay, so you're playing American football at that level now?
Yeah.
And you hope to go pro big time?
Yeah.
Okay, let's talk to the man that's trying to bring American football to Nigeria. Tijani, what programs have you put in place to teach, let's start from the basic, teach American football?
American football, like he is one of the player that make it through American football to the US. So that's why we brought him in here, you know, to help out too and assist us to teach, you know, some of the kids, you know, the skills, you know. He played offensive left tackle. So he knows most of the plays, so he helps us, you know, to teach the kids.
Put us through the basics of American football. Some people know that there's a guy that will throw the ball, that will run to do. When we get touchdown, we know something big has happened. That's like the only, like when you hear a try in rugby. Football, normal football is straightforward. Guys will dribble, make passes, shoot, score. What's it like with American football?
American football is, you know, is mostly tackles, you know, I mean, strength. You know, when they throw the ball, they run. You know, we have running back, we have left tackle, offensive left tackle, right tackle. You know, we have different kind of, defensive and offensive play. So for him as an offensive tackle, you know what I mean, so we bring him over here because most of the guys, they're big like him. You know what I mean, those are the defensive, you know, guys. So he helps us a lot to teach defense. And when they go there, you know, they're going to help us to teach offensive, you know, play.
I like what I hear, particularly with what you just said about scholarships and also good enabling environment is what you say they have in America, particularly for your level.
Yeah. Football is just like you know, let me just put it this way. Okay, I had a 47 scholarship, right? So it's just like a hard work I've put in all this while I've been over there, and you know, constant hard working and dedication. So like I told you, I was ranked number 2 tackle in the nation in the United States, and I was ranked as a 5-star player. Played in the U.S. Army All-American game. Yeah. So basically, what it is like U.S. Army All-American game, they pick top 90 players in the whole United States. Wow. So I was so happy that I was one of the kids that was chosen to play in that level. So going to college, So it was it's a big thing for me. It's a great stuff to look at myself. I'll be like, oh, I came through this foundation.
Yeah.
And, look at me where I am today. So I'm grateful every time.
Really inspiring. And educate, that's a major challenge for us. Enabling environment, one, we do not have it. It's somebody having so much scholarship because there's school sports in action in the United States. How can we get all of that to Nigeria?
Yeah, that's why you see my foundation has been there for that. And when I was drafted in the NBA, in 2006, that was one thing I said I will give back to the country, because being a player that go through all those hardship, and thinking about being to the next level, how can you change lives? How can you change this? Like Chidi is a big testimony to this, because Chidi now is a player that is not just a player; it's a player that will be a pro that will help. Look at him helping, coming home to shake hands with other people that he left before, and trying to help them, assist them, be a better either football players or even basketball players. So the foundation has been doing a great job since 2006.
Okay, that's really informing. I wish we could just get talking from now till tomorrow as regards basketball and American football. I must say thank you so much, AGK. We'll continue to monitor you as an athlete representative for basketball in Nigeria. And of course, AGK, Chidi Okeke, thanks so much for coming around. Less violence. Tijani, thank you so much, and continue doing the good job teaching kids American football the way you know how to. Thank you so much. And so that's it. These guys have been talking to us about basketball and American football. We'll go on a quick break. When we come back, match day 23 of the Nigeria Professional Football League. We have an away victory today. We'll tell you when we come back. Stay.
They've been very wonderful in terms of their performance has been amazing. That's what I have to say. Very, and I want to commend their leadership. Also, the first vice president of the NFL. So you can see clearly that they have a vision and that they are following religiously. So I really want to commend the leadership of the co-football, Lagos State Football Association. I mean, they've demonstrated dexterity, they've demonstrated total competence, and on the part of the Nigerian Football Federation will continue to give them the support that they so desire. I would say that we are very ready, extremely ready for the game, and we don't seem to have a choice. Our choice here is limited because having not participated in the last two AFCON, so we are condemning to winning this game and possibly getting the maximum 16 points. So we are working religiously towards achieving that. The vibe in camp is very good. The players are excited. The players are happy. The team spirit is 100%. And that's one thing I will give to the coach, Gernot Rao. So you used to hear about division and the Super Eagles, but the spirit is high. On the part of the government, I want to say that the government has done very well in giving us all the necessary approvals from now till, I think, beyond August. So we don't have a choice but to keep praying, because I think that's the only thing that's left now. Because every other thing to me, I'll tell you 100% they are all in place. People are going to Oyo already. People are traveling, all the flights are sold out. Everybody's going to Oyo already. So we believe it's going to be a full stadium. It's going to be a full stadium. It's a big game. Nigeria, South Africa is a massive, massive game. So the game itself will attract fans to the stadium.